Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Sixx Daze. I am Bob Sixx, and today I'm reacting to the new one from Tom MacDonald, America. I'm looking forward to this. He's always got a lot to say. Facts, and pisses a lot of people off, so kind of dig that. If you're new to the channel, you got something you want me to react to, you have to watch the video. I do not take suggestions from the comments. So if you leave a comment making a suggestion, I know you didn't watch the video. Totally ignore it. I have a reason for doing it, which I'll explain later. Also, something I've started doing is taking pictures from viewers to use as my background. So if you've got a cool picture you think will make a cool background, watch the video and I'll tell you how to do that too. Let's get into this. Tom MacDonald, America.
Lately, USA is getting scarier. Half of the Americans I see all hate America. They hate the cops doing their best to take care of us and kneel for the flag and salt the soldiers that we're burying. I'm tired of the pissing and complaining. Why you living in America if all you do is hate it? You think it's brave to take a stand against the nation? Real bravery is dying for the right so you can say it. Dear America, what happened to Americans? Apparently no one's aware or cares that it's embarrassing. It's arrogance. Our greatest enemy was always slavery and terrorists, and now it's people in the country trying to burn the heritage.
34 seconds into the song, and he's already said more than what a lot of artists say in their entire song. The bottom line is, if you don't like living here, move. It's really that simple. And the reason I think a lot of people don't pack up after they talk all that smack about, oh, I'll leave, because anywhere else in the world, you're just a regular person. Nobody cares what you got to say. I'm not saying you should stand by and let horrible things happen. A lot of people, because it's become the culture, just hate. Want to disband the police? That's like the stupidest thing ever. That's just dumb. Am I saying all cops are good? Absolutely not. Do I just think there needs to be retrained or some training, some different things, some laws changed, that kind of stuff? Absolutely. Not just to protect citizens, but to protect cops as well. You know, it's embarrassing. We've become a joke to the world. We used to be a superpower. People respected us. We're a joke. We're imploding, pointing our fingers at each other and hate this and hate that, and you can't step on anyone's toes, and you don't want to offend anybody. If we don't all think the same, we're wrong. Well, that's weird, because people that think differently than I do, they think I'm wrong, and I think a lot of them are wrong. But you have your right to your opinion, but you don't have the right to force it down my throat or to make it a law where I have to live it. I don't know, it's embarrassing. We've become a joke. Went from superpower to joke. Like that.
I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't Republicans or liberals, it's mental illness. The internet is only interested in left opinions. Cancel culture's got more power lately than the First Amendment. If you don't like it, leave. We will not defund police. We don't want no riots in our neighborhoods or in the streets. We respect freedom of speech. We protect what we believe. We don't want nobody dead, so please do not tread on me. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags.
I point that out a lot. Freedom does not just mean the shit that you agree with or that you think is right. You know, granted, we have laws for a reason, but I tell people all the time, when people go, you can't do that to the flag. Well, actually you can. That's freedom. Do I do it? Absolutely not. Do I disagree with it? I sure do. I don't think you should do that, but it's your right to do it. That's part of freedom. Don't want to stand for the national anthem? As sorry as I think that is, I don't think you have to. Do I think you should take a knee? No, I do not. Because I think that's disrespectful as well. But it's your right. You're free to do that. So freedom's a double-edged sword. It's very, very sharp on both sides. And there's a lot of shit I don't agree with, but it's your right. However, forcing me and others to do shit that you think's right, That's not right. It's like telling everyone you have to go to church. You don't have to go to church. Telling everyone that on Tuesdays you have to eat tacos. For Taco Tuesday, even though I think that's a good idea, I have no problem with it. To tell people they have to is bullshit. And you may be thinking right now, well, that sounds silly, Bob. It is silly. That's the point. Just because a little group of people get together and go, well, this. Stop and think about how much shit people have gotten worked up over the past, we'll say, 10 years. And it lasts for a few weeks, sometimes a few months. Then you don't hear about it again. They're on to the next thing. Hate, 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 hate. It's ridiculous.
America. Does anybody know what the hell happened to the Patriots? Lately this nation is so ashamed and hating itself. Did everyone forget that people died to pay for this? Ungratefulness, United States gave everything to you just to help. I just want to celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. I don't need your help to understand it was a tragedy. Can I just be thankful for my country eating happily without you trying to guilt me for the genocide and casualties? I can't help it, I just seem to see the world different. It ain't black or white, it's conflict designed by the system. I don't need your pronouns, all I see is men and women. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford prescriptions. If you don't like it, go. Hate it, then don't call it home. We don't need no violence, got no time for all you radicals. Screw your status quo, we're not animals. I won't kneel for the anthem, cause the flag is what I'm standing for.
That is a very sad fact. Kids are taking pills for fun while people can't afford their prescriptions. How many people in America go without their drugs because they can't afford them? Pharmaceutical companies are sitting here ass raping our country while people die. It's profits over lives. Or they get you on pills that you have to take the rest of your life. Ridiculous. They make shit, it's not properly tested, and all of a sudden, everybody's got to take it because we think it's a good idea. Ridiculous. And now, how many of you know that the government or banks have to report to the government when you withdraw certain amounts of money out of your bank account? I'm not making that shit up. We've been notified. None of the government's fucking business how I spend my money. I work for it, I pay my taxes for it, I do with it what I want. None of their business. The worst is laying ahead, people. It's getting worse every day while people bitch and carry on about silly shit instead of focusing on the real problems. We're in a lot of trouble, people.
In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, you can say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America. You can hate the government and still love the country. The fundamental values of America are concrete. Republicans and liberals are dumb, to put it bluntly. They're labels that they use to create chaos and corruption. You can know the history and still be proud of where you're from. Every flag around the world is covered in a little blood. We started out United States, divided is what we've become. If home is where the heart is, you should show America some love. In America, your freedom ain't free. In America, got soldiers dying overseas. So America, say what we believe. My America, I won't ever take a knee. Our freedom is the reason you can disrespect our flag. If my stars and stripes offend you, then I'll help you pack your bags. America.
And there we go. Yet again, Tom MacDonald spitting facts. Our country is so screwed right now. And we really have become just one huge embarrassment. We're a laughing stock to the other countries. And something else, socialism. People here in America seem to think that that's a good idea. Not everybody, but there's a large group of people that think it's a good idea. We should do this, we should do that. Here's your sign that we shouldn't. People from socialist countries are fleeing those countries and coming here. If socialism was such a good idea, do you think they would leave? Well, hell no. And if you really think it's a good idea, pack your shit and move there. That's how that works. But I was on point. He just spits facts and catches a lot of hate for it, but the views don't lie. 2.8 million views since October 1st. Oh, and 289,000 likes and 5.6 thousand dislikes. It's quite a ratio, people. So, if you're still here and not too mad screaming at the screen telling me what a dumbass I am, if you have a suggestion, all you got to do is email me right here. It's the only way I take suggestions. It's not that I'm full of myself. It's not that I'm trying to make you jump through hoops. It's because there's a trend. When there's a new video posted, people will jump on it and make suggestions. Well, if you didn't watch my video, I don't owe you anything at all. It's not fair to the people who do watch my videos. So that's why I've started doing that. So right off the bat, when someone leaves a comment making a suggestion, I know they didn't watch the video. So that's why I ignore the comments. Or they're like, well, he'll take mine. That me culture. That self-entitlement. He'll make the exception for me. No, I won't. I make the exception for the people who do what I asked. They're the ones that I owe. They deserve their suggestions done, not be muddled up with someone who didn't watch the video and probably won't watch the video that they're asking me to react to. So that's why I do that. Also, if you got a cool picture that you think would make a cool background, it could be somewhere you went, somewhere you've seen. Hell, you can even be in the picture, waving, giving a peace sign. It's cool. The only rules are it has to be landscape. It has to be a clear, good, crisp picture. Otherwise, it'll look blurry when I blow it up, and I'm not putting any blurry shit as my background. And it cannot be anything inappropriate. I've had a few, I'll say people, ask me if some specific things were appropriate. Well, you knew when you asked they were not appropriate, so even if you were trying to be funny, if you have to ask yourself if it's appropriate, it's probably not. So don't even bother. Don't waste our time. Last piece of business, which, if you're still here, may be viable. If you would click that red subscribe button right down there, I would totally appreciate it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost money. I will never call you at home to ask you to extend your subscription. And on your way out the door, if you would smash that like button, that would be great. YouTube likes to see that. So do the like button for YouTube. Do the subscribe button for me. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great day. Make someone laugh if you get the chance. Don't forget to tell your friends and family each and every time you leave that you love them. Because you just never know when that's going to be the last chance you get to tell them. Be safe, people. We are living in some crazy ass times. Till next time, I am Bob Sixx. Peace.